Saturday marked the one-year anniversary of DIOZ taking over the animal shelter in Wojtyszki, once notorious as the murder house and a concentration camp for dogs. We've put an end to their nightmare and ensured that the site won't be misused again. With the help of volunteers, we demolished walls, turning small dark cubicles into spacious enclosures. Thanks to your incredible support, the place has transformed into a sanctuary. A sanctuary for over 1,000 animals of various species and sizes. DIOZ continues to care for dogs from the former shelter, some of whom arrived even 15 years ago. Now, all the animals in Wojtyszki receive the care they deserve. Let's hear from Eric Złoty on the new design and the construction works beginning this spring.
For years, Wojtyszki shelter has been a prison for thousands of animals. Now that we are here, we want to change this place to become above all for animals. It will be a place where many victims of human cruelty will find love, even if it's only for a little while. Today, to honor the past, we've put up a symbolic monument with chip numbers of dogs that suffered and died here.
This week, we delivered a petition with 120,000 signatures for animal protection reform to Prime Minister Donald Tusk. This is an urgent call for the Polish government to take action on animal welfare. Next, we'll be mobilizing for 100,000 signatures on the Citizens' Bill for animal protection. Recognizing the need to push for change, let's unite in civilizing our beautiful country, ensuring a better life for our four-legged friends. Together, we can make a difference. In another exciting update, every follow for @BiologyForGarden on Instagram supports DIOZ. Your click truly matters. This innovative company, specializing in probiotics for home gardens, is backing animal rescue. Each follower contributes funds to DIOZ. Help us reach our goal by April 1st. We believe their work is important for promoting safe products for people, animals, and the environment. Scientifically tested beneficial bacteria replace harmful pesticides, addressing the climate crisis. Let's kick off the season of beautiful greenery together. On International Women's Day, our eligible bachelors send their best wishes to all the women in the world, especially the DIOZ world. They would also like to remind everyone that they are waiting for their forever homes. She ate, she drank, so what's the problem? Another picture of misery and despair was rescued from a cruel family of farmers, cattle ranchers, for whom a dog with a huge rotting and festering growth on its muzzle could die under a crumbling shed. No need to go to the vet. We rushed to treat her. The tests confirmed that she has a lymph nodes cancer. She'll have to undergo a difficult surgery, very demanding for her also in the recovery. But as we know from Zosia's case, who you'll see in a few minutes, who suffered from a similar growth in her mouth, miracles like this are possible. After another shocking intervention, this is what we heard from Eric.
What I saw on the spot was shocking to me. I was shown a skeleton of a dog locked in a cell. She was waiting there to die in the cold, dirt, without food, with a herd of parasites all over her body.
The barely recognizable husky was kept alone in the shed, away from anyone's eyes or company. Her state is very bad. She's obviously starved. Immediately the next day, she was examined by an eye doctor. One of her eyes that looks as if it was gouged will have to be removed. The other one is not seeing. Fortunately, she is in best medical hands we know. Found at the doorstep of her brutal owner, this is a once graceful Akita Inu. During the intervention, the perpetrator tried to stop Eric from helping the obviously hurting animal. The aggressive brute will answer not only for abusing the dog, but also violating the bodily integrity of a person undertaking a public order intervention. He faces up to 5 years in prison. As we performed an ultrasound on our granny's Akita's stomach, the doctors decided that she needs to undergo an urgent surgery. It turns out she had huge cysts on her uterus and ovaries. The dog was in tremendous pain. Fortunately, she survived the surgery, but she does serve as a reminder that your animals should be sterilized. This could have been avoided by this one simple procedure that prevents many life-threatening health issues. And an unexpected new arrival at the end of the week, a little baby owl that probably fell out of her nest. Of course, it's beautiful that someone decided to help her, but we'd just like to remind everyone that not all young animals you'll find alone need to be rescued. Their parents are probably nearby and will be looking for them. If they are not hurt or in danger, it's probably best to leave them where they are and let their parents find them. You can later check if it worked. Zosia. After the surgery to remove the growth Zosia had in her mouth, she is recovering super quickly and enjoying her life under the care of our friends in the Pegasus Sanctuary. This incredibly sweet dog is stealing the hearts of volunteers, doctors, and our followers. We'll surely keep you updated as she's nothing short of a star in front of the camera. Just take a look at some of the stories you can watch of her on Pegasus Sanctuary Instagram.
Sunshine, blue skies, gotta cry. Man, it's supposed to cross crying. Feel the pain, oh yeah. Listen, I know you. That sounds strange. I wish you knew it. The man ain't supposed to cry. I wish you
One year after Paddy's brutal beating, justice is served and her teenage abuser Kacper M. is convicted. At 17, he was found guilty of extreme cruelty towards Paddy, who was tortured with a pitchfork in a shocking video. Despite initial fears that Paddy hadn't survived, she was rescued by volunteers from Schronisko Pegasus and DIOZ, revealing her survival. The Grajewo District Court sentenced Kacper M. to 1 year in prison, suspended for 5 years along with probation, a 5-year ban on owning animals, and a 5,000 zloty restitution and 1,500 zloty in costs to Schronisko Pegasus. While some may find the punishment low, it's a significant success given the legal constraints for a 17-year-old with no prior offenses. Crucially, Paddy now thrives in a loving home, enjoying life with a new little brother. Miodek, the sweetest victim of total indifference of his owners, who didn't have time to take him to the vet for 2 weeks as he was walking around with a torn-off paw. As a result, instead of saving his paw, it was too late and the doctors had to amputate it. Luckily, as soon as he woke up from surgery, he was walking perfectly on 3 paws. While the perpetrators suffer the consequences of social ostracism, Miodek has found a new loving and caring home where he enjoys the attention of his dog daddy with his new brother on the couch in front of a fireplace. The other half of our mushroom duo, Mr. Mushroom, has found his forever home. These 2 elderly dogs were neglected to the point where the inflammation on their skin turned into tumors. It was hard to believe this could be treated. Now they're healthy and both happy with their own humans. Neglected almost to death, Hades won his battle against starvation and is now enjoying a wonderful life in his new home. When we took him in, he was in critical condition. Lack of food had caused him to develop cachexia, complete loss of body fat, and a progressive muscle atrophy. To make matters worse, the dog was struggling with progressive anemia. Today, Hades is enjoying normalcy alongside a loving sister with a guarantee of love and proper care. Of course, all this couldn't have been done without your tremendous support. Forever thank you. And to wrap up, please enjoy some snapshots from a delightful evening in Pietrzków.